You're drawn towards, I would use the word protectors. Some people may use the word gangster, thug. What makes you so attracted to guys that are a little bit tougher, guys that play in the street a little bit more than the others? How do you handle always being dragged into drama that you want no parts of?
Like if you're gonna speak negatively and we're not talking about doing something positive, what are we doing?
People don't know how hard you go for SJ. People don't know how hard you go for yourself. If they only knew the type of person you were, they'd have so much more respect for you. They would watch their tongue when it comes to you, because you're the definition of a strong black single woman. What's good, everybody? It's your guy, JoJo Simmons, and this is the For Good podcast, where we focus on the good, never the bad, and we're measured by what we do, not what we have. And today I got Angela Simmons here. I want to get into the reels now.
The real?
We talk about relationship and dating, and this is going to be hard for me a little bit too, because I don't like talking relationship with my sister.
Interesting.
So a lot of people would say this, and I would kind of agree sometimes. I feel like you don't have a type, but you're drawn towards, I would use the word protectors. Some people may use the word gangster, thug, a little bit of a hard knock, if that's how, that's what the people will call it. But what makes you so attracted to, I would call them once again, protectors, like guys that are a little bit tougher, guys that are a little bit rougher, guys that play in the street a little bit more than the others?
I don't think that that's what it is. I think that I see people past whatever other people think they are. And so if I like you or I love you, that means that I seen a really nice side of you. So I'm more of that's why they had this weird thing going online actually the other day, a bunch of pictures of me and different people. It was funny.
I saw it too. I hated it.
Yeah, but I'm like,
because none of it's none of it's true.
Most of it was I'm young and I talked to these people or we
You
dated,
took
but
a picture out. Trust me, I know.
Honestly, the last two were probably the only ones I actually was with. But I'm just saying, I was just this is stupid. Come on, since I was 17, y'all are judging me. It's stupid.
That picture got me so mad too. That's when you know I have this protective spirit.
People just in it just saying dumb stuff. They don't even want to talk about.
I saw the comments. I was like, let me get out of these comments before I start answering
because none of
people.
it was true, and
right.
I don't answer people. That's another thing. I'm on here and I'm talking about. I really don't have time. I
right.
have other
and
things
you don't
going
need
on.
to.
But so I'm more of I like the person. If I get to know you and I'm look, as long as you learn not somebody horrible person, then I'm judging you based off of what you show me. Mm-hmm. Right? So I've sit with you. Oh, okay, this person's most likely anyone I've dated, they're family oriented, they're God fearing, they have a really big heart. So these are the things that I'm attracted to. So these are the things that people may not know about these individuals or didn't have the time to sit down and get to know them.
They just see from the outside looking in.
Yeah, I look I'm just out here riding around getting it. No, that's not what it is. I like good people.
Yeah. I think it's and I think that's a testament to our upbringing that we were taught never to judge.
Yeah,
we were always. It didn't matter if you were the janitor or the CEO. We were always going to treat you with respect. We were always going to walk in the room and not prejudge a person, but let them show us who they are.
Yeah, let people put themselves in the hole. I never do it to you. I let you show me.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. Bet. So you're not a good person because you showed me you're not a good person, not because Jimmy or whoever the heck told me that you wasn't. I don't do gossip. I'm gonna straight up see if you're a good person.
Now I want to ask you a question because it's something I always wanted to know, and obviously it's your life. But have you ever not worried, but ever felt dang, Dad or JoJo or anybody's gonna be I'm dating this certain person, and they may be, like you said, on a different side of the things or more on the street. Do you ever think that we're worried or ever think it isn't, I wouldn't say not a good decision because any decision is yours, but have you ever felt like Dad or I are ever worried in those situations when you date certain guys?
Well, I'm on Dad's line all the time, so I'll be knowing how he feel, or I'll ask him or consult with him, and I think after I've made the decision, all you can do is, pray and make sure if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, that it be revealed and I don't be in that situation. But
right.
I don't think that far. I just be thinking from where I'm at.
Right.
Because if I start thinking for everyone, including y'all my family and stuff, but I just be all right, God, you show me if this ain't right for me. Because right now I'm feeling led this way.
Right.
So this is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying?
So was it like dating in the public eye when everyone has opinions about your choices though? Like besides dad and ourselves, obviously we're inner family. We're always gonna talk about it, speak about, have conversation. But like, what does it feel like dating in the public eye when everybody's throwing their opinions out at you? Like you just said, the picture with you with 30 different like pictures of people. Bro. Like, how does it feel having to date in the public eye? Do you wish you can just like have a private life when it comes to dating?
It's weird, but I just feel like ever since I was 17, once we came onto the scene and once I did Bow Wow's video, people started caring about my love life. Even before that, like, I don't know why, but it just became a thing. And I'm like, I do other stuff, you know. I'm not just dating. That's not my career. But like, it just, I don't know. Do I care? No. Like, it became a thing where, I mean, like, again, like, I don't date everyone publicly that I've dated. Like, I'm not even, like, it has to make sense. Like, if that's what we want to do, cool. If we know we're going to be moving around and people see us, cool. Like, but I live really for, like, my immediate, like, circle in life. So I feel like,
you're not dating for a career. Like,
no, that's a bonus.
You're single. You're allowed to date. You're allowed to look for a soulmate. You're allowed to look for somebody to love you properly. I think a lot of people don't understand it. Like, because you're in the spotlight, it's, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. But there's a lot of women out here that deserve to be loved properly. You lost, you know, your child's father, regardless. That could have been worked out. We don't know, right? But at the end of the day, you're allowed to date. You're allowed to look for somebody to really, you know, build you up and pour into you. Right. It's okay. And that's why I don't never let people say, oh, this and that. It's like, but like, she doesn't deserve love.
It just so happens that there's a lot of cameras around often that can catch who I'm dating or what I'm doing. And so, I don't know. Again, like, that's not my career. It's a bonus to have a partner, and it's awesome. And it's a goal eventually to walk down the aisle with somebody, be married. But if it's not right now, it's not right now.
Yeah. Now, I want to talk about your last situation a little bit with Yo Gotti. I love that dude. I love his music. He was a good person. So when when you and him have a little bit of a situation, I felt like I wanted to know earlier, and I called you, remember? And I said, hey, are you okay? Is anything going on? You didn't tell me. And I almost felt there was a sense of, because I did tell you I liked him, and I did tell you I liked how he was with you, you were almost feel like maybe, I wouldn't say embarrassed, but like maybe you let me down. Do you feel like that's why you didn't tell me that, like, oh man, Joe's gonna be like, damn, I may no longer be with this guy, or I may no longer involved with this guy? Like, did you feel away about not telling me? Because I almost felt like when I called you, it was almost like you didn't want to tell me.
No, I think what it is that my mind was gone in my own decision making and what I was doing. So I was just like gone, honestly, and just like dealing with my situation. So I wasn't thinking about telling you then and there. It was more like, okay, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Again, it goes back to like, what's the plan? You know what I mean? What am I doing? So I wasn't looking at it as disappointment. No, I was more looking at it like, hey, what am I like? Because
I always want you to know, the biggest thing for me is I don't care who you're dating or who I say I like.
Yeah.
I'm on Team Angela.
Appreciate it.
Every time. Like, every time, if we rocking with this person, we rocking with this person, and JoJo's gonna show up as uncle, brother.
Family,
you know what I mean? So I just want you to always know, like, you ain't never gotta feel away if I ever say, hey, I like this person, and it doesn't work out, because it is what it is. You know what I mean?
You show that, you exude that, so I don't think that I ever felt differently.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew that, because I know when we didn't really have a conversation too much about it, and once again I remember saying, like, you seemed happy.
Yeah, when I'm working through my mess though, I'm just working through it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like digging, figuring out what I'm doing.
So let's move on from that, because I do want to, I hate that, and I say this a lot, that, like you said earlier, a lot of your career has been defined by your relationships. But people don't know how deeply you're involved in the community. People don't know how deeply you're involved in, businesses. Can you tell us more about Angela's Angels and your Christmas toy drive, and why giving back is so important to you?
That's always, giving back has always been something I love to do as like a young woman, as a little girl. I've always loved kids. I love empowering other women. I mean, that is a part of me even being on a platform, social platform, is like, I always want to know, how can I give my platform to other individuals? I have something Uncle Russell taught me kind of early, was like, what are you without doing and pouring back into other people? So I'm like, okay, well, I can have the 7 million followers, but how can I make it of use to help other people?
How do you leverage it?
You know, like I don't get up and post for my own health at this point. You know, like I have realized that there are people that say, hey, look, I didn't give up because of you. I lost 20 pounds because of you. When I was on my last, like, you know, end of the road, I wasn't feeling right. I looked at your page and it gave me inspiration to go. And I'm like, for real? And I would run into people like that over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, oh, so what I do regularly may help someone else. And so, you know, that's what I do on my social platform. When it comes to the communities, like I just love sitting down with like young women that may be like me or similar to me or on their way to being like women that need some advice.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, here's my story. This is what I went through, you know? And then when it comes to Christmas, like I just know what Christmas meant for us growing up and, you know, how big it was and it is for us and what we do for our kids. So it's like, I want to be able to give kids toys that maybe aren't fortunate enough to do that. So I throw the event every year to give back.
Yeah, same here. I tell people all the time, obviously 3 is 4, we have we do some things in the community, and then I also have Whose House Cares that gives back during Christmas as well.
Amazing.
And I think the philanthropic spirit came from Uncle Russell, Dad doing Rush Philanthropic and all those give backs, and us
Art
seeing
for
that
Life,
year after year, like Art for Life year after year. I think that woke up the philanthropic spirit in us to be like,
I could say that.
This isn't something that we feel we need to do. It's something we want to do. It's something that feels right. It's something that feels normal for the Simmons family. Is just giving back, being in the position we're in, like you said, whether it be followers, whether it be opportunity, whether it be money. We always try to figure out a way to give that back to the less fortunate and the people that don't have, and also the people that support us.
100%.
Like I just landed here in Miami and walking through the airport, and so much love for me still. Haven't been on TV in forever, right? Somebody's like, yo, real story, I just subscribed to your podcast and my son looks up to you.
That's amazing.
That's the effect that we have. He's like, she said her son was like grown, you know what I mean? So that's the effect that we have. And that's why it's important for us to use our platforms to keep motivating, to keep being those people that people look up to. You know what I mean?
But it feels good to give to me more than receive. Like people always say, oh, it's the best thing you've ever done. It's not like some fancy thing. It's like, I remember impacting a young girl when I put an event together. I seen her down and out. And by the end of the event, I had put together with my friend Carrie at the time, we had this thing at the Girls and Boys Club, and she was glowing by the end, and she was radiant. And they said those girls talked forever to their families about what they experienced that day. But I did that because I just wanted to do it, not to receive anything. But what I received was a young woman who went from really sad to upbeat and happy and confident by the end of the event. So to me, those are always the biggest things I can do.
Right.
Like it's so much bigger than
the bigger things are the things people don't
It's like
see.
I want to do for other people and make them feel good.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
that's, especially when you feel good, you want to pour it back.
I had one of those moments. I was driving through Harlem one time a couple years ago. This dude recognized me. JoJo, oh, I love you. I just came home from jail. You just got a couple dollars for me? I had no cash. I said, man, what's your Cash App? He gave it to me. I'm pretty sure he thought he would never see money. A couple hours later, I sent him a few $100s just because. Never thought nothing of it. Never wanted a thank you from it. I think he sent me his girlfriend's Cash App. Hopefully she didn't take his money, right?
Oh, no.
But but those were the things that affect me, is like I was able to do that for somebody. And obviously I just told that story to you here. But that's a story that didn't need to be told, because that's the type of stuff we do. It's like, I got you, man. You just say you came home. Seems like you really want to get your life together. Like, here's a couple $. I can't do much, but I can do what I can do.
Real
you know
impact.
what I mean?
It's
right.
real impact without wanting something back, and that's real giving.
Right. What I get back from it is the feeling that I did something that made me feel good. You know what I mean? Me out of all people, I know you hate drama.
Yeah, I'm not full of
But why are you always dragged into it? Like, how do you handle being dragged into it? All the time, Angela's dragged into drama. All the time, Angela's viral. Angela want to be on the red carpet with this. She want to be doing this.
Yeah,
She's doing that. She's doing this. How do you handle always? Because you handle it well. I remember I call you at times like, yo, you good? You be like, I'm not worried about that. How do you handle always being dragged into drama that you want no parts of?
I think, again, like I always go back to just being in my world, my bubble. Like, because as big as the world is, and as much as I may be a part of some people's lives, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to speak negatively and we're not talking about doing something positive, what are we doing? Like, I can spend the next 25 minutes either worried about how someone feel about me, if they like me, if they think I'm corny, you can't dress, you whack, you this, you that. bro, people got opinions for days. They will. When the day you leave Earth, they still be talking about you.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna spend my time is minding my business and working and doing the things that feel better. So when people drag me into it and it's bad, hey, really, that's crazy. Moving on.
Yeah.
That's
feel the
how I
same
be
way.
doing.
I told somebody in my last interview, in one of the interviews, I said, you need not to be offended by what people that don't know say about you.
They don't know.
They don't know you.
They don't even know you.
They don't even know you. And if it's not true, it shouldn't affect you.
Yeah.
Some people are just miserable, and sometimes people are just trying to get your attention.
And they're moving on after that, right? They had the conversation, they laughed, they kikied, they said something negative in the comments, they put it up, and they moved on to the next subject.
Yeah.
And here some people are dwelling, sitting there, getting depressed, letting it mess up their money, their bag, their fitness. Like, you letting it mess up you, and then people's then moved on to the next thing. They don't even care.
They moved on to the next person to hate on.
Immediately.
And you worried about what they said about you, but they do it with everybody. I always say this. I said they hated on Jesus. You know what I mean?
But it's an opinion.
Yeah.
It's not real.
I want to talk about, you recently jumped on the Nicki Minaj challenge with the stilettos.
Oh, that was fun.
What made you do that? And it went viral too, by the way.
Because it looked fun.
You could have broke your could have broke your back.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Could have broke your neck and your back.
I went up to do my regular workout and I said, let me bring my heels because I like how this looks. I seen it.
Who brings heels to the gym?
Me.
Because I go to the gym with my wife all the time. I don't think she
thing.
packs heels in the gym bag.
I bought it up. I said, I'm going to bring them up just for fun.
Oh, your gym is in your building?
No, I was away. I was in Houston.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I'm going to work out. And after I'm done doing my real workout,
I'm going to go grab the stilettos.
Just try it. And then I first of all, I'm going to tell you how I really did. I stacked two. I said, oh, hell no. I said, I know you look, I put one foot, I said, oh, people trying to die.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not doing that. I took the second weight off. I said, I asked my friend to come. I said, look, hold me real quick on here.
Hold me real quick.
I jumped on. I said, oh, this is not that hard. When I realized that I had core and leg stability, because you got to have that, I said,
Talk to him.
I said, let me just do it. I did it in one shot, and I was like, okay.
Okay, one take?
Yeah, it was once. I said, let's just do it. I was doing it for fun. I like to do things that are fun. And it looked fun.
So once you felt secure, you went up there, because I do not recommend no women to do that.
No, it looks stupid. You
I
can break your
see
back,
a lot of people hurt themselves.
You can hurt yourself. It was stupid. You shouldn't do it. I just did it for fun.
It's a cool challenge if you have the core and the legs to do it.
I should have wrote hashtag, I do not recommend you try this
Yeah,
at home.
what they used to write before wrestling, don't do this, don't try this at home. Don't try it at home, guys.
No, it's not a good idea. I don't recommend it.
If you had total creative freedom and no limits, what would you build next in this journey of Angela and all these businesses and everything you have going on? You have creative freedom. You have no limits. What would you create?
Building some pretty cool stuff, so it's hard because my brain...
You can talk about some stuff that is coming or potentially coming that you feel like embodies this question.
Well, I know so many amazing projects I'm working on, but one of them will definitely be my wellness world that I'm building out, because I feel like everyone needs a one-stop shop, like a community to go for everything. And I'm super crazy. If you follow my social, you see like I'm always doing something. Foot detoxes, some infrared lights, stuff that makes me float. It's all a part of the journey of feeling my best.
Stuff that makes you float?
Yeah. I was on some like really cool machine the other day where you like lay down and it was like, it was really cool. So I was kind of floating.
It goes,
yeah, and then there was one that like spins. It's a whole wellness community here. You should go, actually. It's the Center of Wellness. And so it's so cool. It's like 15,000 square feet of just wellness. But like I'm always...
It's out here?
Yeah. I'm always doing stuff like that. And so like to bring everybody into one community, that's going to be really fun. But I'm doing a lot of stuff. My creative brain...
I love Wellness World, though. That's a cool little like pocket. You know what I mean? You know, we're big on mental health and wellness here at the For Good Podcast. So loving that you and Vanessa are entering that space. Speaking about mental health and wellness, can you tell the people as we wind down, I always ask this to all my guests, what have you done for your mental health lately, and what can they do to help them with their mental health if they could follow an Angela regiment?
I get up and I pray. I did it today. I listen to something super positive before I do anything else, or I'll put on like praise and worship music with no words. Sometimes I don't want to hear nothing. So it just depends on the mood. Like sometimes I want to hear people talking to me about stuff and sometimes I don't. But I did it today. Like I got up, I did my thing, I listened, I sat down, I put my phone down, you pray, and then just think and take time for myself. I think that's like one of the things that helps my mental health. Is like, okay, it's woosah time, kid is asleep, nobody's bothering me now. Let me think about me, let me pray, let me figure out how I want to do my day. But I prayed. That's what I did for my mental health.
How long do you put your phone down? Because that's hard for me to put my phone down. When I wake up, I'm right to business mode.
Yeah, I try not to go right there. If I wake up and there's mad text, sometimes I'm like,
you got to get
this
to
got
it.
to pause. No,
right.
sometimes I'll put a pause on it.
Oh.
And just like at least 15 to 20 minutes. Like you can't, like, I don't like to just jump in and I'm just making rash decisions. Like I need to make sure like I'm
Your mind is
grounded
right.
and I like woke up, blinking my eyes. I gotta like, okay, you here, you good, how you feel? Yeah, I guess it's a quick check-in with myself,
That's smart.
and then I can get to it. Like even I'll like be like, give me a second. If I seen something that needs my attention, I know I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Also, when you hit me with "give me a second," that's what that means.
Oh, it could be. It could be. It could be.
Angela hits me with the
I
give
need
me a second
and then I'll
for a
call you
minute.
back with a better mood. Hey, how you doing?
That's true, though.
Fresh as a
It's
daisy.
true.
Good morning. I just need a moment.
What's good? Can you tell all my people, like, are there any like books or music that you're inspired by right now that you're watching, or movies that you're watching, listening, or reading, like anything?
I watched a crazy thing, this series, but that's not inspiring. It was wild.
What? Hunting Wives on
yes.
Netflix? I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh my God.
I have to get into it. I heard it was all right.
watched it. I said, I don't even watch TV like that.
I gotta
said,
get into. I heard it's pretty good.
No, it's nuts.
I
By
heard
the
it's
end, I
crazy.
was like clutching my pearls.
I don't think she's inspired by Hunting Wives,
Oh,
though,
I
guys.
was clutching my pearls. But inspired by, so music wise, I'm really inspired by musicians in general because of the creative that they put out. I mean, Jhené Aiko, I absolutely love her stuff. It's very like
I love Janae.
sensual and I love her. There's a lot of things that I'm inspired by because I get inspired. But I love Neville Garter. Like
Who's that?
you don't listen to Neville?
Who's Neville? Put me on.
I'm gonna say SJ.
You about to put
I'm about to show you.
you about to pull out the music? It's music?
No, he be talking.
I don't know. Put me on.
JoJo, you know Neville.
No.
Pops don't send you Neville.
Daddy doesn't send me Neville.
You gotta go to your ebook.
Daddy sent you Neville?
Yes, Neville's the man.
Why he ain't send me Neville? I haven't reached that level of life to get Neville.
Neville's the man. 150 grand. I gotta show it to you. Hold on, because you said it. Now I gotta show you because that's the
We're
first.
looking for Neville. We're giving Neville a plug here, guys.
Neville's a throwback joint. You never seen this?
No. Okay, send that to me. Send it. I like listening to little
I
audio
like
books.
Neville. Neville has great stuff. But there's a lot of different stuff. But that was just a little sprinkle of what I was inspired by. There was a lot of
Dope.
text messages. I put my phone up. You see?
Hey,
Put it down for
they
2
won't be
seconds.
put out. So before we get out of here, is there anything you have coming up? I did see on the Breakfast Club interview, Noriega said you are signing with him for a podcast. Are you starting a podcast? Are you about to compete with me?
It won't be in
I'm just messing with you. We're
But I am
never in
working-
competition.
I am working with Nori.
Okay. Shout out
on
to Nori.
a project.
Dope.
And yeah, and then there's Angela's Cakes. Everyone should go to eatangelascakes.com because we are still selling up our dough.
Yeah,
Not
I
like
love it.
Dough.
No, we're not giving out money.
Oh, okay.
You're not giving out money. You're giving pancake
Yeah,
dough.
like pancake
You're giving
mix,
out pancake dough.
waffles, pancakes. It makes a little
It's
bit of
good,
everything.
too.
It's vegan and it tastes great.
It does.
And so you should definitely go to eatangelascakes.com. And yeah, I got a lot of great stuff coming up. You just got to stay tuned and follow me.
Excited to see what she got going on. Once again, thank you, Angela, for coming on. I'm very excited that I was able to get you. I got Vanessa. I wanted to give you your
You
flowers.
got me on a Sunday.
I wanted to give you your flowers like I gave to Vanessa. You guys have been the only people I've known since a baby. You guys are my two soldiers, my two riders. Every time I'm down, you guys pick me up. I say this all the time. If not for you and Vanessa, I would have never came back on TV. If not for you and Vanessa, I wouldn't have had the confidence to even do what I do. You guys always keep me on track. You guys inspire me. You guys tell me I'm a great father, and all of that always means a lot coming from you guys. I'm gonna cry now, but yeah, it means a lot coming from you guys because, like I said, you
We are
guys
proud of you, of course.
are all I know. And
Look at you. This is major. Like
I appreciate
love
it.
it. Of course, I'm gonna support it. Of course, but we're not just telling you it. You are. Like, you are a great father. You are dope. You are a hustler. You are, like, you got your stuff in order.
appreciate it.
I love what you do for your family. It's
Thank you.
dope.
So I would say
something
that too.
inspired
Likewise,
to.
I respect you as a mother, respect you as a sister, respect you as a woman, an entrepreneur. I respect everything that you've been doing in this world for yourself and for others. People don't know how hard you go for SJ. People don't know how hard you go for yourself. If they only knew the type of person you were, they'd have so much more respect for you.
Thank you.
They would
I wish
watch
they did.
they would watch their tongue when it comes to you. Because you're the definition of a strong black single woman that's figuring it out every day in an industry where it's not easy to survive.
No.
Where you have to always be on point to be relevant and always be on point to make a dollar. And you've always did that with dignity and pride. So I just wanted to give you your flowers and let you know that I'm always gonna appreciate you as a sister. Even when I'm giving you hell and mad and flipping off.
Yes.
You like people don't even know that even when I'm around you, you barely let me reach in my own pockets. You don't. You play the big sister role. You like, yo, I got my brother. Oh, my brother's here. Brother this, brother. So I want people to always know that, you know, Vanessa, I gave her flowers, but I want to give you your flowers here.
Thank you. Love you.
Guys,
that is so nice.
I love you guys. You guys are my dogs. I was telling my team the other day, I said they pissed me off, but I love them. And the only reason y'all pissed me off is because I've been playing this protector role my whole life. And I hate when I see like a basketball player that I'm a fan of that's trying to talk to y'all. I hate seeing stuff like that, honestly. I was cool with the Gotti thing. Like, I was a big fan of him. And
but a basketball player can't talk to me.
I can't do that. If that's where we draw the line, it's like, first of all, love that you did and were, you know, one of my favorite artists. But yeah, we draw the line at basketball. All right, let's leave the basketball players around.
Be quiet, JoJo.
NFL too. Leave them alone.
You don't know what the Lord has in store for me.
Hey, it's my camera. Every NBA player, leave her alone, dog.
They not bothering
And I want y'all to know, I see all their DMs. They show me. They tell me what's up.
Me,
I know you thirst. I see the thirst.
Nobody's bothering me, JoJo.
Hey guys, I see the thirst. Don't
Nobody's
worry. I won't expose y'all, but I see the thirst. This is the For Good Podcast. Thank you for coming up, Angela. This was a great interview. I knew this was gonna be a fun one, a deep one, a real one, and it gave all of that.
We out here in Miami.
We are out here in Miami. I'm gonna try to take you and SJ out after this.
It's a turn up.
If we can find a go-kart place. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode. It's your guy, JoJo Simmons. It's my sister, Angela Simmons. And this is the For Good Podcast, where we focus on the good, never the bad, where we're measured by what we do and not what we have. We're signing out till next time. Peace.
Peace.